I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone's. I am here for the Have and Have Nots Season 6 Episode 8. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now you guys, I love Jeffrey's character up until this season. I really did, but like I'm just hoping that for his sake that he is just playing on Justin's emotions and he has something set up for him, because I just refuse to believe that he is this stupid, even though I've said he is this stupid on past episodes and the way he handles Justin. Like, since when is it good? I mean, I know people stay in abusive relationships all this time, but this man has tried to kill your mama and Melissa. He destroyed your daddy's condo. He beat you up. He beat Madison up. Destroyed Madison's car. And what else has he done? Stopped you for a good period of time, won't leave you alone and won't listen. I'm just like, you cannot be this stupid when it comes to this man. So I'm like, maybe, Jeffrey is like, David and Veronica. They peace plotting. Okay, I'm gonna act like I like you and I will push Madison away because I know Justin is crazy. I really like Madison, but I can have Justin know that until I can get him out of the picture. I'm just hoping it's that type of situation, because Jeffrey is like really working on my nerves. He's on the phone with Justin. Justin is over here. They beat me up. It's your fault. This happened to me. I got jumped. Oh, I'm in so much pain. When are you coming to the house? I love you. Tell me you love me, Justin. Is he there? Like, all that stuff. And Madison, for whatever reason, is still there as David's nurse. Now, I thought Madison, got some sense of like, I don't need to be in this situation. You crazy, your mama crazy, and your daddy crazy, and Chuck the deuces. But no, he is still there. And now Justin is up there giving Madison all kind of look, talking about some, oh, you sit up there listening to my conversation. See, this is why I didn't like you in high school, because you was all nosy. Like, excuse me that I walked by while you was having this conversation. Maybe you should have went to your car. How about that? I'm walking down the hallway. It's not my fault that I happen to hear what you got going on. You gonna tell my dad? No, I ain't gonna tell my dad. This one, David, come on, tell me what. Madison, I ain't really got nothing to do with this. It's about that boy, right? Yes, it is about Justin. Justin didn't learn from that tail whooping that he got from them people. I don't know what it is Jeffrey done did to Justin, but like that tail whooping should have been like, you know what? Maybe me and you shouldn't be together. Not me call you directly after said tail whooping to try to get you back. So I'm just hoping that maybe Jeffrey has some type of plan. Like, I'm going to have this dude committed. I'm going to have him arrested. I'm going to do something and not just, I want to be with this dude and, bump Madison, even though we was being all flirty and we was kissing each other, but I don't really like you. I'm just hoping it's not that. So Sarah and Wyatt, they testified before the grand jury and all that stuff. And she was like, yes, I stole the bullets, but, I was being blackmailed by Jim. Now, y'all gonna have to help me out. Did, the picture that George showed her, is that what Jim was blackmailing her for? But I was like, and if that was the case, I'm like, girl, there was like actual, photographic evidence of you doing this and you still took the bullets. I forgot, because it's been so long, what Jim had over her head. But like my mom always said, I would rather come out in front of the story instead of have somebody blackmail me, because once you do one thing during that blackmail, you're gonna have to keep on doing it. Now look at her. She was stupid, and one, not realizing that there was cameras in the evidence room, and two, for like working with Jim. But anyway, she's like, I'm not getting any type of special treatments. I did this because Jim was blackmailing me. Wyatt gets on the stand, still shaking and scratching and twitching like a crackhead. I know he's on heroin, but no, it just sounds so much better. But anyway, he's like, yeah, I was high and I messed around and hit somebody. It was Benny Young, and I think her name was Lizzie. Benny almost died and the little girl almost died. I got home, I told my mama and daddy. they got together with David and Veronica Harrington. Veronica, she stole the car. My daddy tried to cover up some things. They all the fault. Yes, I am the one that hit them. And, you know, I'm getting, you know, immunity from this. But, you know, they covered all this mess up. While this is going on, Jim is outside of the courtroom listening to everything going on. But I'm like, Jim, shouldn't you be like leaving the country where they don't have any extradition? Like, you sitting there outside the court, they could have swooped you up at any time. But you outside the court listening, calling David like, we got to do something. So Jim always going to David to help fix some stuff. Like, it was your son around that little girl, and now I'm going to be pulled down too because I helped you because I thought we was friends. And then you always talking me crazy, talking my wife crazy, even though she needs to be talked to crazy. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm like, you should be fleeing the country right now, Jim, not sitting here right directly outside of the courtroom. So, as soon as Wyatt is done testifying, he gets kidnapped directly in front of the police station. Like, he is still on police station ground and gets kidnapped. Now, I'm just thinking to myself, if this person just testified to the grand jury about these very powerful people, maybe we should have him some type of protection. Maybe he should have had a police escort. Maybe we shouldn't just let him just go off into the sunset. Because Jim done had some people just run up in a van and scoop Wyatt up like it wasn't nothing. Now I was like, you telling me it was not one police that just happened to be walking by going into work at this particular moment to where Wyatt can just get kidnapped? Like, George, you know that he was already being held hostage by his mama and his daddy. So why is it that you just let Wyatt just go free? Did you figure I got his testimony, so I don't really care what goes on with him? I got what I need? I don't know, but Wyatt, he's in the doggone house looking for some liquor in the storage room. I'm like, did you think it was going to be some wine in there or what? This is a storage room. This is your granddad's, all his old artifacts and all that stuff. Here comes across a shotgun. Now, you mean to tell me that nobody knew that this shotgun was in this room to where Wyatt could just go in there? Now, y'all know Wyatt is already, you know, feeding for his drugs, so he's liable to shoot any and everybody that's in the house. Like, what's good? They didn't call to meeting of the Harringtons and the Criers over there. Catherine and Shayden and Veronica talking about something. I'm pretty sure you remember this house as well as my daddy's room, because y'all know Veronica slept with Catherine's daddy, so, you know, she could get into college, she could pass her exam. She did something to further her career. So they all trying to figure out what we gonna do. So when, you know, David walks in and he kisses, you know, Veronica over cheek, Jim is looking like, now what now? Now, I know he was probably thinking, they finna double cross us. You know, they ain't gonna be able to testify against each other because they know basically they still married. But he don't know that, you know, David got some things up his sleeve that he wants to do. Benny, why are you getting mad at Mitch? Like, you done already left the house last episode and popped the stitch because you over there trying to fight Jim, even though we've seen time and time again that, you know, you not about that life. Granted, you know, the Malone, the hitmen that they sent after you, they wasn't the best hitman because you was able to not get like not one scratch on you. But we're not gonna sit here and act like you can't fight. And Mitchell's like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. You stupid. Every time I try to help you, you don't listen. You just stupid. So that was basically the gist of what went on. What's her name? Candace and Charles Obama, they had this whole long drawn out thing. You know, she's like, okay, we're gonna be together. You know, she's gonna take the White House by storm. She's gonna take Washington by storm. All that good stuff. So that was just, if I left anything out, drop it below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free 99, free all day, every day. If you return and you're a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. And tell your people to tell their people to come over here and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.